Welcome to camp, everybody. It's a chilly one. There's a lot of snow. We've managed to pitch on grass. There's snow around. There is some water flowing like a minute or so just below us. So I've got some water, but not much. I couldn't get much in my bottle, so I'm going to try and do some food and meals with what I've got sitting out. I'd rather be, in bed, but I've got my Rondoy down jacket on, which is doing a very nice job. I've got my Rondoy trousers, which I might actually put on, I think, because my feet, even though I've got the Xero, the Xero down booties, my feet are starting to cool off a little, because I don't want to get into bed, because I'm definitely going to have to get some more water. I did one really stupid thing, and I suppose you kind of live by your cock-ups. Don't, when you're walking on snow, look at your phone, because there's a whole load of snow everywhere, and I was just, let's check the map and walk, and of course found one bit of ice in the snow, and of course slipped, went down, banged my left knee, which is already my slightly bad knee. It was okay, I got up and we carried on, but it does hurt a little bit, to say the least. It's not too bad. It could have been worse. So yeah, a little bit of a lesson there. Don't walk on snow with, when you're not looking at the ground. That was really stupid. So more annoying than anything. Mostly it doesn't hurt too much, but just a little. It's a little bit tender. Okay, so I think what we need to do, because it's a really late time, it's gone 10 o'clock at night. I don't have any extra lights. This is the light, so I apologise in advance for not having proper light or anything, but this is it. So, and I need to, Lassie, go back. I need to do water for Lassie as well. And the other thing I think that I need is for out here is an open top platypus, because it's just too difficult to get water in that. So I'm going to put water out for Lassie, but at least, Lassie, go back. Go on then. Go on then, have a drink. Okay. So I think what we're just going to have to do is just do everything like this. Luckily, I am quite warm. Like I said, I've brought literally the warmest stuff that I could ever get. I know people like to joke and take the mickey that, you know, PhD is ridiculously expensive, and yes, what I'm wearing is well over £1,000 worth of down. Actually, it's probably like more like, it's probably actually, when you really think about it, it's nearly 2,000, because the jacket is about, the Rondoy jacket is about 900. This jacket is 900. The leggings, these are nearly 600. You do get 10% off if you do that. The order, if you like order regularly, then you do get 10%. So that kind of helps a bit. So that's a good 1.5. And then these booties, they're like 300. So, you know, there's nearly £2,000 worth of feathers on me. But when it's keeping you warm and comfortable, I think it's worth it. I understand that it's a lot of money and that some can't, and I understand that. To be fair, I shouldn't either, but sod it. Okay. That is quite a flame on that. Jesus. Isn't that strange? I wonder if it's because it's cold. Tent's okay anyway. Okay, that's pretty fierce, isn't it? Well, let's have some soup first. Spoon. Luckily, Chris had a second spoon. Alright, well that's the next lesson, isn't it? Always have 2 spoons. I always used to carry 2 spoons, always, of some description, and then just recently I've dropped it back to 1 because I never needed the second one. I never used the second one, but I think that kind of highlights that a second spoon is probably worthwhile having. Nice hot soup. Alright, I'm going to have my soup. It's not exactly hot now, but never mind. I'm going to have my soup. What we've got here is dehydrated chicken. Actually, no, it's not. It's Christmas dinner. It's dehydrated turkey and mashed potato. If I sort of shine it, maybe if I hold it like that, you can see it. Turkey, and roasty potatoes. Right, and that's come to boil. That's a good boil, that is. Okay, so that's potato and turkey, and then in here broccoli. So oops, we get our veggies as well. Oh dear me. So we'll do about half. That's probably about half. And then give that a stir. That's a good portion of food in there. So we'll leave that to hydrate. Right, what I'm half thinking is while that's hydrating is going down to the water and getting some more water. So I'm really glad that I brought this extra foam mat, because it means that basically wherever I sit within this quite large area, it's quite warm. I might have a look out there where I unpack, because I just wonder whether my spoon could have fallen out there. Although I walked past there when I went, when I borrowed Chris's, and of course I put food down for Lassie, and the first thing she does is start nuzzling it. Okay. Alright, let's go and get some more water. Oh, it's been like I said, it's 10 o'clock at night. It must be later than 10 now. Yeah, it's just gone 10:30. We were late setting off. Chris had some business to do, so we didn't start walking until really late. It was like 4:30 when we started walking. So the first half hour or so was in daylight, and then the rest of the walk was just dark. I must admit, I'm glad that I was glad that I was with Chris. I'm sure I probably would have been okay coming up here, but it's definitely a little bit more challenging. There's something. Yes. I wonder if I just found my spoon. Maybe putting it in my boot wasn't the best idea. And just to think, I just walked all the way over there as well. Oh. Oh, Jesus. What a trip this has been. Oh. Get in, you bastard. Luckily, like I said, there's water flowing not far away. So I'll go and get some water. Oh, my knee. Where did I fall on my bad knee? So yeah, don't walk and look at your phone. It's not a good combination, that. Okay, what do you do to keep your boots warm? Any tips? And I put the top to that water bottle down somewhere, and I don't know where I put that. Dear God. Well, that's my Christmas dinner. I wouldn't call that roasting hot now, but it has hydrated well. I did get a winter gas cartridge, and I should have brought it. I was thinking, oh well, because we're up high today where it's cold, and we'll be down lower tomorrow, and it probably won't be so cold tomorrow. So I thought, well, I don't want to use the gas. Sometimes I think maybe being a cheapskate maybe isn't the best thing. Let's put these on. I've got these wrist gaiters, so they kind of go. They're going to go to about. Kind of go to about there, and then obviously they just go around the thumb, and I must admit they've been good. I think they have helped. Okay, I'm going to get this grub down me. Okay, I think we've got the hang of this stove now. Just light it, turn it on a little bit, which I was doing, to be fair. I think maybe just make sure the canister isn't too cold. I think that's probably helpful. And light above the logo. Which again, I think I was, but maybe I was lighting on the other side. I'm not quite sure. But we do seem to have it tamed a little bit more now. So we're going to have a cup of tea. And then I think we will settle in for the night. It boils pretty quickly though. It's certainly just, if you're doing something around it, just be careful that you don't touch your fingers don't touch it. That's as much a note to myself. because I know how clumsy I am. I found my spoon, now I don't know where I've put it now. Honestly, I've got this extra big tent. And then can't find anything with all the space. Anyway, so that is boiling. Chris said it's -6 outside. It's pretty nippy. But I'm well cozy. I'm so cozy in this. I mean, obviously I've got my paramo underneath, and then I've got about 2 or 3 layers under that, so I'm not exactly lacking for layers, that is for sure. We're going to have to try and get some power into a few things. Keep your lighters warm as well. I have noticed that the lighter only seems to work when I warm it up with my hand. But I mean, normally I'd be snuggled up in bed, and to be fair, maybe tomorrow when I'm maybe a bit more organised, I might do that. But I do find with the Nammatj, because it's you kind of your porch is here. I mean, obviously when I use the 3GT I lie down, so what I'm saying doesn't really make any sense, does it? But it's not as convenient as when you're lying lengthwise and your porch is kind of parallel to you. I do like that. I do like a parallel porch. But I do think that given that we had this huge flame at the very beginning of using this, that probably it's a good job we had this shelter, because I hadn't expected that. But like I said, we are, and also I've just done audio because there's no wind. I'm not Steven Spielberg. I've just done the audio for this one on the GoPro directly. That's more than adequate. Chocky. I didn't bring any chocolate, but this is my feel good chocky thing. If I can open it. Like I said, I do apologise if the light hasn't been very good. I really just wanted to get something recorded for you. There's a spoon. There's my spoon there. Cheers, everybody. Oh. Okay. I think now I'm going to get into bed. I think the time has come to, and while the tea is hot, it kind of makes sense to falling on my knee really wasn't a good move. I'll use the belt. It's definitely worth having the braces. That definitely helps. Extra long socks. I think they helped. Keep my feet warm. I think my knee has swollen a little, but not too bad. Actually, it might be worth. It's like where this Senchi design stuff, it's like wearing fishnet tights. Oh. I think I'm just gonna keep this on, I think. Calling off. I'll find my first aid kit. I'll take a couple of ibuprofen. Oh. Yeah. Oh, fucking hell. Okay, let's get some air into that. Vitamins. Take my first aid tablets. Ibuprofen. past 11. Oh, not had a day. Not had a day like that. Phew. Oh, that is still hot. Oh, that is still hot. I leave the first aid kit out handy. It's probably worth taking another one in the morning. Okay. Alright, well, I'm going to take my vitamin tablets, and unless anything happens during the night, I will see you all in the next part in the morning. I've put a foam mat down there for Lassie because there's no wind, so I didn't bother putting her. If I actually come to think of it, I didn't bring her waterproof bed. Yeah, I forgot that. But I brought the foam mat specially, so I brought that, and she's not using it. And that's waterproof anyway, so it's more than fine. She's outside. Okay, alright, well, like I said, I will see you all in the morning. What a day. I'm warming up a lot, I have to say. I am definitely warming up. I shall have to take... I left those very warm socks on. I might have to take them off. Alright. I'll see you all in the morning.